Would you play a game where if you died one time, you would never be able to play it ever again? That's what Upsilon Circuit is. It's a part game show, part action RPG, and permadeath game. This game is developed for the PC by indie developer Robot Loves Kitty. On UpsilonCircuit.com, it states that it is a exclusive single server online 8-player game. When someone dies, that player can never play again. When you are chosen to play, the world watches, and everyone has a hand in your journey, both friend and foe. It is a game where contestants play and the audience intervenes. Each contestant explores the overworld and generated dungeons in search of the Dream Tech crystals. They fight monsters, avoid traps, and compete with the opposing team. When the contestant fights monsters or gets treasure, the experience and other rewards go to the audience. Experience is used collectively by the audience to level up the contestant's skill tree. Simply put, the audience is part dungeon master, part strategist, and part judge and jury. Other games by this developer include Legend of Dungeon, Tiny Plumbers, Never Dawn 8-Bit. This developer is a husband and wife game studio, and they are self-taught. This information can be found on robotloveskitty.com. I originally first heard about this game on Kotaku.com, in an article titled, "If you die in this game, you can never play again. Ever." At the end, the author asks, will you give it a shot despite the fact that it's basically YOLO the game? I agree this is a game that you should keep your eye on. You can find a heated discussion about this game wherever people are talking about it. Shals asks, is the game free? It better be free. Arlo replies, that's what I was thinking. It'd be a real dick move to charge people and say, hey, sorry, hope you enjoyed your one shot. Tough break, huh? Patty Bastard states that they're jumping on the hard game bandwagon with a bit too much weight. I can see the thing collapsing from a mile away. Crazy Uncle Nicola replies, that's because you're looking at it like a typical game. It sounds more like a live event, kind of like a game show. Maybe like Nick Arcade. People will play to see how far they can get. Patty Bastard replies, but the idea of being unable to play again is ludicrous. Unless your account is deleted after a death and you're given the option of creating a new one, the game's player base will plummet within hours. It makes no sense for a system like this to exist in any video game of any sort. M9105826 replies, going to call bullshit. There literally isn't a system that exists that could stop someone who really wanted to from playing more than once. Marthian replies, IP address, MAC address, hardware readout plus product ID key, MAC address, duplicate email check, hide file that says nope, and who knows what else. And he notes that players are specially selected to play the game. 8 players will ever be playing Upsilon Circuit at any given moment. I can only imagine Leroy Jenkins trying to play this game.
Alright, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in. Save him!
Oh geez, stick to the plane!
Oh Jesus.
Many people are baffled on how the developers could possibly enforce this rule that you can only play one time. Dent on the Inside wonders, how could they prevent people from scamming the system? It's a reasonable question. Cleverbird cleverly asserts, there will be only one game active at any given time. Even if there's 1,000 players interested in playing, it would take forever for them to exhaust the game. They have some type of mailing list there. I don't know if that's for news or to get in line to actually play the game. High on Water 3X states, this is dumb, it's completely illogical, why would anybody play a game where they could die within a few minutes and never play again? Mike Capper replies, the risk is what makes it exciting, failure is not an option. I'm more interested in watching it as an audience member than playing it myself. Cloudy Cake states, this sounds amazing as a gamer, I would love to be part of this new era of gaming. It sounds really social and interesting. You can actually change things and send monsters after players as audience members. Why are people being so negative? TMACTR states, fuck me, that's the most exciting idea I've heard in a long time in the video game world. Chainsaw2101 replies, definitely agree, we live in the era when a lot of people prefer watching let's plays and streams instead of playing the game. So this idea may be a new genre. Since not a lot is known about this game yet, people are asking a lot of questions about it, such as, is it free to play? Will it have microtransactions? Interestingly, people are wondering how this game is going to make any money. Canman1056 states, this is literally the most retarded concept for a game ever. How the fuck do they expect this to sell, make any money? People aren't going to be interested in watching this when Twitch streamers do the same shit. Gabor Martin states, and I bet there will be a player who will be like level 9,999 and wrecks everything, and he will be playing for like 4 years. He poses a good question. What if a player lasts long for maybe weeks or even months? WolfPupTK states, I'm not willing to be a stream watcher for weeks, months before I get to play the game? Whiting1289 has a similar sentiment, stating, "I am not going to be a fool waiting in a 5,000-man line just to play this game." Some features of this game include dynamic AI monsters, players are selected from the audience, permadeath, if you die you can never play again, specific showtimes when the game is playable, actions have permanence and consequence, PvP and friendly fire, experience and control over the skill tree goes to the viewers, not the players. There's a live digital game show host, I believe. There's a huge world with a big story to discover. Jeff Smith commented, "I'm so excited for this game, not even to play it. I'm actually super excited to spectate a game." As of March, I compiled all the information and gameplay into one video, so after watching this video, you'll pretty much know as much about the game as anyone else who has watched this video. This is a beta build, and he's in the arena. It looks a little bland at the moment to watch, but it definitely looks fun to play. There's never been a better time to have this type of game release. People love watching video games. People love watching streams, be it YouTube videos or live streams. The number in the top right corner is combo, I believe, how many consecutive hits or kills the player gets. And the number in the top left hand corner, I guess, is points for killing enemies or experience. I don't know if that's a mini boss or a boss, but they defeat it and they move on. And there's these little enemies that do chase after them. So those are probably spawned by a player. Here's the only gameplay clip I found that has actual sound in it. You can see that it has like a casino arcade game type feel with a sound effect. The game sounds a little bland without music in the game. I think at the very least some low ambient music is necessary. The developers did mention that it would be fun to experiment with and see how players react and how they play with the one life they are given in the game. I agree that it would be stressful and challenging to not die in this game. I'll let you watch the gameplay without any narration. I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright you guys, that was Upsilon Circuit. As you've noticed, people are torn about this game. Between liking it or hating it, between wanting to play it or not. Some people think this is a revolutionary idea, some people don't. In my opinion, I do think that this is a revolutionary idea. And I think that the game will succeed. Because people love to watch others play video games. And I'm pretty sure well-known or famous YouTubers will want to play the game, and that'll bring an audience along with it. It'll be interesting to see how they enforce the you can only play once rule. And the game poses some interesting questions. What if one contestant has a huge fan base audience, and that contestant can communicate with his audience, and they'll help him out, and his audience can help kill other players? How long will players be able to last in this game without dying? Will this game be more fun to play, or will it be more fun to watch? Just imagine using everything you got while you're playing this game to not die. Since there's friendly fire in the game, what if a player betrays another player? Or what if certain team members or with the audience conspire against a player and they suddenly kill him? Will the player be able to trust his teammates? Will he be able to trust his audience? And will the audience be able to trust the player they're rooting for? There are many facets about this game that'll make it exciting. Upsilon Circuit is definitely a game to watch out for. You'll definitely be hearing about it in the future. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. Click that like button down there if you enjoyed this video. I spent a lot of my free time compiling information and videos about this game, so if you click that like button, I'd really appreciate that. And it will let others know that this is a helpful video for them to learn about Upsilon Circuit. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think. Would you rather play this game? Would you rather watch it? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is a bad idea, and why? How do you think they will enforce the you only live once rule? Are you part of the group who is for this idea or against it? If a heated discussion starts in the comments section below, please be civil. Also, don't forget to click that subscriber button. If you enjoyed this video, I'll be making similar ones like it in the future. I also make various other kind of videos than just gaming news. such as making Let's Play videos and other things about video games. And if you don't subscribe, I'm going to catch you playing Upsilon Circuit, and I'm going to be in the audience, and I'm going to summon monsters after you and kill you early as possible. Just kidding. Maybe. And if you do subscribe, you can probably one day join me and be my audience when I spend my one life playing Upsilon Circuit. And feel free to share this video. Let others know that this game exists. Share it and start a conversation about this game with your friends. And feel free to check out the social media links below, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. Alright you guys, that was an episode of Game Stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.